What's going on? The So Rude Poker Club, how are you? I wanted to invite you to play in the charity poker tournament this Sunday. It's for his kids' cancer support. Really cool. Hope you guys all get to participate and beat that goal of $1,200, which was last month. So, always nice to play a fun game of poker, but also when it's a great cause and a charity component, that is always amazing. So I hope you guys join, have fun, and good luck on Sunday.
Where's Jen?
She's meeting us here.
Say hi.
Hello.
If you're new to the vlog, welcome back. And if you are not new, well, hello. My name is Adam, and this is my excuse of a poker vlog here. And you'll notice that we're playing the 510 No Limit Hold'em at the Bellagio Casino Hotel and Event Center there in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this hand, let's just get right into the action. Let's just talk about this hand right here. Here I have a deuce and a deuce. It's pocket deuces, two of them. It's a pocket pair, it's a wired pair, and it's $40 to go. We're going to see it four ways. $165 in the pot. And what I'd like to happen here, is a deuce hit on the flop. That would give me a very strong hand known as a set for you novices out there. And so the flop comes 8, 4, 6. You'll notice I have 3/5 of a squidgle, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But I don't have a deuce. I don't have three deuces. I don't have a set. I have below bottom pair. Like I have bottomist pair. Now I have two pair. I have top pair, kings. It doesn't really work like that, but I have kings and I have deuces, and no one showed any interest on the flop. So I'm just going to try to take it now. Just bet $100, get people to fold over cards, and then they do. They all just fold, and then the pot gets pushed to me, and I win. So that's a pretty good way to start the vlog. Pretty good way to start a 510 No Limit Texas 2-card session. Here, I'm not going to narrate, but I'll just tell you that there were a couple limps. Looks down at me. I got the Queen 10 suited. We call that the Copeland because my buddy Tommy Copeland, who's been on the vlog before, it's his favorite hand. He claims that it never loses. So I decide in a position, because I'm in the hijack, to make it $50 and get a fold from the under the gun. But the under the gun +1 player, a pesky feller, he comes along. We're going to see a flop. We're going to go battle in the streets heads up. And the flop is going to be ish. Jack 4-4, it's an ish flop. It's okay. It's not terrible. I can barrel if I want. I can check behind if I want. I have two cards. Let's see. I have one over, a backdoor straight draw, and a front door flush draw. So that's not, there's things. I got things going for me. Things are working in my favor. So I'm going to probably want to hit a spade, eventually. So I bet $110, and then this fella decides that $110 is a fair price for his hand as well, and he comes along. We're going to go see a turn card together, and it's a 9. So now I have lots of stuff going on. I can win with an 8. I can win with a king. I can win with a spade. I can win with a queen, very likely I can win with a queen. But he kind of takes the play away from me. He just goes all in. He didn't have a very large stack. He only got 240 behind. That's not a huge stack in a 5-10 game. So I make what I would consider to be a very easy and standard call, and we go to a river card where I'm going to have to improve. And I improve to pair, but I don't think that's going to work. And he doesn't want to show his hand right away because he was pretty sure I called with a jack. Little did he know I never have a good hand like that. And he's going to scoop the spot with... Moving right along, ace 8 offsuit facing a cutoff raise. I am on the button and I'm going to pump it up. I may get $90 to go. I have removal. The pros say you need removal. I have an ace, so I have removal. He can't have all the combos of aces because I have an ace, and he really can't have all the combos of 8s either because I have an 8. That's not nearly as big of a deal. So he doesn't believe me. It's a common theme in these poker games. And the flop comes 3 queen 9. And I still have the ace 8, and I still have position, and so I'm gonna bet. There's 195 out there. I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna try to take this down. I'm gonna try to steal this. But I could have the best hand, but I'm not betting because I think I have the best hand. I'm betting because I want him to fold his hand, and then I get the pot. That's what I'm hoping happens. he's going to think about it for an excruciating long amount of time and then make the call. So things are not looking fantastic here. They're not looking great. The turn is a 5, and that's a inconsequential, man, that's a hard word to say, card. And he's going to check, and I'm not giving up. I'm firing out $400 because I need the pot. And he immediately throws his cards in the muck like a good boy, and the pot is pushed my way because the dealer is also a good boy.
When we left Nashville today, it was 22 degrees. Now, we left at 4:30 in the morning, but it was 22 degrees. Here, it's like 60 and perfect. I got the good Crocs on. I got the shorts and the hoodie. It's just perfect. Vegas is just perfect. This is St. Louis is the unwiped butthole of America, but Las Vegas is the G spot. At the current rate, what we're looking at here, because I played some hands. I didn't film for a while because in the middle of the table. It's a really bad spot for me personally to be in, so I didn't film for a while. So you miss some hands where I won, you miss hands where I lost. So at the moment, I'm in for 2,000. I did rebuy, a $500 rebuy, it's a $1,500 buy. At the moment, I am down like $200 or $300. Hey, say hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going good.
Hey,
How y'all doing?
this way.
Yeah, you guys lost?
No, we're good.
You need another
Check out your
Michelob
video.
Ultra. Hey, I like your shorts. But anyway, I gotta head back now. Well, man, it's everywhere you go. You can't avoid this shit.
All right, we're back to the tables. No more looking at pretty ladies, guys. There's no ladies at this table. At least I don't think so. If I move my hand, you can see. Yeah, their hands are looking pretty callous there. I don't think that. I think we're playing with all men here. So under the gun limps and under the gun post 1 makes it 30, and then other people do other stuff. And I look down at 2 aces, which is a pretty decent hand. It's one of the best hands you can be dealt. They call them the weapons of mass destruction. They call them American Airlines because American Airlines initials are AA. But they don't call them Alcoholics Anonymous, whose initials are AA as well. I don't know why. Let's see. So I raise. That's a good play. I recommend it. I think if you 3-bet with aces. Now this is very in-depth poker strategy for this vlog. For this specific vlog, but if you 3-bet with aces, I think you will print money. I really do. I think it's a solid play, and I think it's a winning play. I recommend in your game that you start to bring this strategy forward because I think you will win money if you 3-bet with aces. The flop is good and bad. It's like a mixed thing because like it's for my actual hand 3 aces. That's pretty darn good. But as far as making money, it's sort of kind of hard because I have everything. I have the top set. The top set's a good hand. So I would, this sounds like it's from a poker book. I promise it's not. I would bet my bluffs there, so I have to bet my good hands too. And I hate to say crap like that because that's not what this poker vlog's about. But it's the truth. So I checked the turn just trying to get the dude to catch up a little bit, like have something. There's 555 in the pot. I probably shouldn't bet as much as I did, 280. I'm just trying to make a little bit of scratch off this cat. And it's not a terrible bet. And the reason I know it's not a terrible bet is he takes forever to call. So I was close to the right amount, almost maximum value here. I was close. Maybe 200 gets called. Maybe 210 gets called. I don't know, but 280 doesn't get called. And that's my bad. I should have sized down. Because I have everything. Unless he's got a queen, what's gonna, he can't have an ace. I got all the aces, and there's only 1 ace left. Card removal tells me there's only 1 ace left. So here I have an ace of hearts and a deuce of spades in the small blind. I decide to limp it. I just call the big blind, and then he raises to 40, and I probably have the best hand, and I'm just gonna call because I don't want to make the pot any bigger because I'm out of position. And that kind of goes against what you normally think. You normally think you just raise it when you're out of position. That way the hand's just over. But didn't feel like it this time. It felt like just making the smooth flat there. I flop a pair, a backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw as well. And decided to call the big blind's continuation bet just because I could have the best hand and I could also improve the things. Like this, I improved. I have 2 pair now, kings and deuces. Not a natural 2 pair. Like I don't have 2 pair in my hand. I have a pair on the board, and you can see the board. You know what I have. But he decides to bet $100. Now, am I winning? I don't know. There's 2 different heart draws out there, and I kind of block both of them. I blocked the nut flush draw for sure in heart, so that would lean towards calling. But there's not going to be very many good rivers here, and I know we're getting. I hate sounding strategic because it's not my thing. But I'm gonna eventually go all in this hand, so you probably should know what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking that. If I can rep a king here, it's going to be really hard for him to call with anything else, right? And even if he has a king, if a spade or a heart hits the river, it's going to be hard for him to continue with a shove if he doesn't have a flush. That's my thinking. I also don't have very much. I only have a pair of deuces. If I thought the deuces were good, I would just call it, but I don't. I think I'm treating this as a bluff. So I make it 310, and the big blind, he decides that 310 is a fair price for his hand in this situation, which of course is uncomfortable for me. The river card is the 10 of hearts. So so this is kind of important that I have that ace of hearts there. He can't have the nut flush, and that's kind of cool. So I go all in. I shove it all in. I put all my chips out there. There's $680 out there. There's $1,460 in the pot. And he goes into the T-A-N-K tank. He thinks forever. And my heart was going thump, 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 because I did not want him to call. Eventually, he folds. He asked me to show him one, so I show him the ace of hearts so that he thinks that I actually had a good hand. But we all know that I didn't. But he's not going to know because he's a 5'10 crusher, so he's probably not watching this poker vlog. That's my thinking.
Get out of my spot. The game is over. The game is over for me. The game is still going. There's still 8 players playing the game. They're mixing it up. I was in for 2,040. I cashed out for 2,145, and you're probably thinking, well, Adam, that's not real impressive when you play 510, and it's not. But I was down $1,000 at the most, so that was kind of annoying. Just like a $200 hit here, $200 there, and then all of a sudden you're down $1,000. That's kind of what happened. That's kind of what happened to me tonight. I did get some bluffs through. You did see some of the kamikaze ones, I hope, on this episode. Now, I don't know. Should I end the vlog right here? It's only like 5:30 in the afternoon. We're going to be playing more poker tonight. Let's end it now, and maybe we'll continue later. So, if you like these videos, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and comment. And if I decide that I want to do silly little rhyming thingies instead of hand histories, and y'all don't like it, you can all suck on a hot dog.